What's up, YouTube? It's me, Demi, with another build update thing. I guess maybe a build diary guide. I don't know. This is Herald of Agony Occultist, which is, you know, energy shield based. Herald of Agony Occultist. All three things have been nerfed heavily, right? So this build has been put through the ringer multiple times, but it also gets stronger through other items. So I lost some ES. I think I had like 20k ES before. I made a build guide on this previously. If I remember, I'll put it in the description so you can see it, but it's just meant to be a really stupidly tanky character that still has enough damage to complete all content. That's basically the gist, right? They nerfed Occultist by taking away its Wicked Ward, but they gave Wicked Ward to all ES classes on the tree, so we still have access to that. It then enabled us to take a damage ascendancy instead of a pure defense ascendancy. Why are these all ghosted? Oh, I have a prophecy, I didn't even see it. I guess we're gonna have a ghosted shaper. That'll be kind of fun. So yeah, Wicked Ward is now on the skill tree. So we had to spend a couple points to get that, but we get a damage ascendancy now, which is kind of nice. Even though we don't really need it. It's the, I think I got the negative cold, negative chaos res resist one. So my Herald of Agony, which deals a good amount of cold and chaos damage, gets more deeps. Plus I got a OP synthesized bow from last league, which means that it's, I think I have a level 31 Herald of Agony right now, and I can get higher than that still. I need to get faceted fossils, I think it is, to get like the level of socketed gems thing to the bow, because it's currently just multi-modded, more or less. That guy is turboed to hell. But as you can see, if I hit something, even on a single target, I can get up to my, you know, cap virulence stacks pretty easily. That's because I'm using Rain of Arrows, linked to poison, and Rain of Arrows hits like, how many arrows do I have? 23 arrows? So it's pretty likely that you're gonna hit the same target multiple times. If it's a bigger target, like say Kitava, like you'll hit it with all of them, you'll be at 40 stacks constantly, which means you'll be doing full deeps with your Herald. Let me just stand here for a minute and tank this, see how we do. See how fast my energy shield recharges? Like you just kind of just do whatever you want. You can't even, like, in between attacks. I don't know if I can tank this. No, I can't. If I had a cold flask, I could probably do it. You can tank anything you want. Like, the character is just designed to be stupidly tanky. And you have enough damage that you can still kill Shaper or Uber Elder or whatever else you need to do. Ooh, that hurt. Look at that little scorpion boy go. So proud. The attack speed on it's pretty nice now. I think I can get better though. The Shaper run might take a minute. But yeah, even with the nerfs, this character is still stupidly strong, obviously. I'm sure if you play this in League, you'd have issues getting past 15k ES without some insane gear. My gear's good, right? But it could be better. You can probably achieve, let's say, 10 to 12k ES in League with like good gear, you know? It's not gonna be easy, but this is a character designed to AFK tank endgame T16. Like, that should be hard to do, you know? Yes, they nerfed dense fossils, whatever, but you can still do it. It's just gonna take a lot of effort. And plus, I think the meta right now in these like melee life-based builds, so there won't be that many people crafting ES gear for sale, which means you'll most likely have to craft for yourself, which I think is kind of more interesting, honestly. Like, self-crafting all of your own gear is one of the most satisfying things that you can do in this fucking game, so I highly recommend it. But yeah, even though we're doing like AoE clear, I still can do that because I have it linked to Pierce right now, the Herald of Agony, so I can still like run around in one shot packs with the scorpion spike tail thing. And it's still good, like good AoE clear. I can do Delve pretty fucking far. I think I have only personally gone to like 600 maybe, because I don't have enough sulfite to go past that. Because I'm just, you know, not willing to do it, but there you go, there's some chunks. I don't know how much DPS this is doing. The pacement will be in the description, of course, as always. I just want to get this Shaper run out of the way. But hopefully you guys are enjoying this type of update. I've been going through a bunch of older builds and just like making sure they still function. Or if they've gotten better or worse with the same gear, or, you know, slightly different gears before. This build, I think, has gotten more damage, but less survivability. Mostly due to the synthesized bow. Oh, damn it, that's a dead end. Which was, I think I paid like 160 exalts or something ridiculous for it. So yeah, you don't need it, obviously. You can get away with just a +1 socketed gems bow, or like an elder bow with +1 gems, and vicious projectiles works really good too. That's what I was using before this, and it honestly felt pretty similar. But when you're getting to like super end game 20 million HP bosses, min-maxing that Herald of Agony damage a little bit further is kind of nice. God, why do I keep hitting dead ends? Hello, friend. Please no bully. Goodbye, friend. Alright, let's get this over with. Please give me a Starforge, because they're actually worth selling now. Or the Celestial Hideout. I haven't gotten that yet. I've done like 200 Shapers since they added that hideout. Haven't seen it. It's pretty good. Bonk, 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 bonk. Oh, come on. Once I get my Virulence stacks up, he just kind of dies. Oh, I should try to AFK tank this part. Can I do that? Oh, I'm scared. Yeah, I can. Maybe if I'm lucky on my proc. If I get unlucky and I get crit by those, I'd probably die, but still. You shouldn't be able to survive that. God damn it. Positioning. I have a convocation for positioning. Why is he not killing this one? Shoot through him. There we go. Let's just kill this real fast. And gloves as always, of course. Okay. Let's go talk our way through this. So yeah, we are a witch ascended as an occultist. You're going to kill all bandits because you just want skill points. And yeah, let's look at the ascendancy. We are an occultist, mostly because of a lot of good things. This is the most important, I think. Your curses can apply to hexproof enemies. Curse enemies you or your minions kill explode, dealing a bunch of damage as chaos. And we also get extra curse effective curses. And malediction. Malediction is 10% reduced damage and 10% increased damage taken, which is a more multiplier to your overall deeps and safety. I also have Vile Bastion, which gives us up to 10% regen for each enemy that we kill recently, and you can't be stunned while you have ES, which is for us all the time, unless you're dead. If you have 0 ES in 1 life, you're probably dead. And then I have Void Beacon. We used to take Wicked Ward, but now we take Void Beacon. This doesn't really do anything for us. This gives us negative enemies, negative cold, negative chaos, and 0 life regen, which is stupidly strong. I think it works in PvP as well. Like you can just totally turn off the enemy's regen, which is just kind of stupid. But yeah, my skill tree is more or less all the reservation nodes, and aura nodes, and a bunch of ES nodes, and then like 2 minion wheels. It's really stupid. So yeah, we got, let's see. These nodes got nerfed, so we don't take those anymore. We just take ES, and then we take Wicked Ward for the energy shield that's not interrupted by damage. So we can just recharge really stupidly fast. We take all the recharge nodes as well. There's actually not that many energy shield recharge nodes on the tree. Like, this is faster start and recharge rate, and then there's recharge rate like here, and here, and here. I think that's it. Oh, is there some here as well? Yeah, there's some there. This is mana recharge. Oh no, there's energy shield recharge there. That's new. It's cast speed though. It's useless to me. There's only like a couple nodes that I can take for energy shield recharge, more or less. So I take all of those because it means that we recharge faster. My recharge rate is 8.6k, which is then multiplied further by 20% more here. So I'm at like 11k, and then the Watcher's Eye, which is here, gives me another 30%. So I'm at like 15k recharge per second or something stupid, I think. I have to check by the building, but I'm pretty sure that's how that works. But yeah, let's see. Aura effect, we're CI, so we are immune to chaos damage. Maximum life becomes 1. Bunch of energy shield, bunch of energy shield, bunch of energy shield. Energy shield, energy shield, aura nodes. I'll take over jewels in a second. More reservation. We have equilibrium because I have a teeny little bit of lightning damage on hit, so they get negative fire and cold res. We are dealing cold res with Herald of Agony because I have hatred. And then we take minion nodes here, which gives us some attack speed for our bow, rain of arrows, as well as our minions. More minion damage. I needed 1 strength node because my gear's not perfect. Bunch of ES, extra curse, curse effect. Zealot's Oath, so we get some life regen applied to ES. All the other reservation nodes. And then minion nodes over here, mostly for the accuracy for our Herald of Agony. And then more ES. And this is a, okay, so jewels. We have a Watcher's Eye. Energy shield recovery rate, faster start is the most important thing. Faster start of energy shield recharge while affected by discipline. After that, get the energy shield recovery rate if you can afford it. After that, you can go for, oh god, I don't even know. Maybe a reduced reservation if you need it. Or energy shield on hit would be kind of good, but a triple discipline would be really fucking expensive. So double discipline's still fairly expensive, just single discipline shouldn't be that bad. This is a energy from within. We are converting these life nodes to ES nodes. And then over here we have another energy from within. We're converting these nodes to ES nodes. I should show that as well over here. These are just pure life, but now they're ES. And then our other jewel over here is a golden rule. This is important because it means that we reflect our poisons onto ourselves, which allows us to like basically get 2 stacks per each enemy that you hit. Everything that you poison, if you poison it, it also poisons you, so you get 2 virulent stacks instead of just 1. It's kind of stupid, but it works. And then over here we have a Conqueror's Efficiency for the reservation, more or less. Like, I don't think, do I need this? No, I don't even need this, so you probably get another minion jewel there. You just need to have like 1 or 2 reservation, or maybe just 1 reservation jewel. Do I need this? Can I take out both? How much mana do I have left? 31. I can still attack twice. I might be able to get away with neither of these, but I would recommend at least 1. Just the Conqueror's Efficiency without the corruption should be fine. And then you can use the energy from within without the corruptions as well. Let's see. Pantheons, I don't really ever think about these, but I have Solaris and Growthcool here for the maximum like mitigation stuff. No extra damage taken from crits, reduced ally damage, reduced phys damage, less area damage, phys mitigation, and reduced enemy attack speed. You know, lots of good stuff there. The gear-wise, let's see. We're playing a CI character, right? So we get a bunch of energy shield gear. Energy shield, int. Energy shield, int resist. Energy shield, int resist. Energy shield, int dex, resist. Energy shield, resist, plus level of gems. Energy shield, resist, int. Plus level of gems. My belt is aspect of the spider, so I get another more multiplier and less movement speed stuff. Energy shield resist. That damage mod is useless. That should probably be hybrid ES, but I don't feel like changing out a 1x craft to gain 20 ES, you know? Quiver, you're gonna use a soul strike because it gives you faster start of energy shield recharge and a bunch of flat ES, which is everything that we care about, and some dex, which is nice as well. And then for your bow, you got a couple options here. You can get a +1 gems, just a normal everyday bow. You can get the what's it called, 6-link bow card. 6-link short bow, the porcupine. Grab this. This should cost you 10-15 chaos to get a 6-link short bow, and then it's already 6-link. So all you gotta do is get the colors right. You need 3 red, 1 blue probably. And then if you want to get a +1 gems bow, you just alt spam until you hit +1 socketed gems, regal it, annul off whatever shit, and then multi-mod it until it looks like this. And if you can get a better one than that, you can get a +1 gems with vicious projectiles on an elder bow. You can then drop this minion damage, minion life, so it'll be +1 gems, level 20 vicious projectiles, and then +2 support gems, multi-mod, attack, cast speed, attack speed, you know? If you can get a synthesized bow in standard with +1 support implicit, I think I have one of those somewhere. They're pretty expensive, but you can get something like this, +1 gems, and then you can do the same thing. Alt spam for +1 socketed multi-mod. And then if you want to go even further than that, you can get one like this, +1 support, and then do the same thing. I'll eventually craft this with faceted to try to get like a +5 level of bow with +2 implicit, so I can get a level 34 Herald of Agony or something stupid. Yeah, something dumb like that. And then the amulet, I have an ulls for the hatred reserve, no mana. You don't need this. It's just like, you know, that further push of damage. You could drop this very easily and use a giant ES amulet if you wanted. Let's see, gem links. So the Herald of Agony setup is Herald of Agony, Pierce, if you want to do, you know, AoE clear. If you want Pierce single target, you can swap in Vile Toxins for more damage with each stack on an enemy of poison. That's up to 50% more damage, basically, when you're hitting them with your poison. But I just use this all the time because I don't feel like I need damage on bosses. We also need Empower because you're like massively increasing the power of Empower, and then you're, you know, boosting Herald of Agony. But Herald of Agony gets most of its damage based on level, so it's pretty powerful if you spam levels on it. We also have minion damage for a more multiplier, main for a more multiplier, and damage on full life because it's based off of our life or the minion's life. It doesn't matter either way. The minion's always invincible, doesn't take damage, and we're at full life all the time. Turn that back on. Other stuff, we have a Flame Dash linked to faster casting and Portal, just to get in and out of maps. You don't need this, but it's convenience, and also Enduring Cry to get the endurance charges. Down here we have Generosity Hatred to give our minion super boosted hatred, and then Warbanner as well to give it accuracy, along with making nearby enemies take increased damage, which is nice as well. And then I have Convocation down here just to, you know, get my Herald of Agony positioned correctly if I need to. Cast damage taken over here with Immortal Call, increased duration, and Frost Bomb for negative cold resist. So we have a negative 20 here, negative 25 here, that's negative 45, and then we have negative 50 here. So we have negative 95% cold resist to enemies. That's why Hatred is pretty good. You can't convert the damage otherwise, it's pure fizz damage, but you can give it extra cold damage, so that's great. And then I have a discipline in my unset ring for the ES and ES recharge rate, and then a haste to go fast. You could probably drop haste and use hatred instead of using the ulls. Haste isn't that powerful. I would drop this instead of the hatred if I didn't have the ulls. Flask stuff, I got a regen flask because I have, you know, Zealot's Oath, so I get that life regen from Consecrated Ground. How much life regen do I actually have with this? Where is it? I can't see. 500. Nice. And then I get another 2% from here. So I should have like 700 regen plus my, you know, 12k plus recharge rate, whatever it is. I got a Basalt Flask for Fizz Mitigation, Rumi's Concoction for the block chance, or a Taste of Hate. It really doesn't matter. I like Rumi's. Then I have a Quicksilver for Gotta Go Fast, and a Curse Flask with Blind to keep myself safe. If you wanted to go against elemental damage, you should probably get like a... You could Wise Oak balance if you wanted, if you know, for extreme safety. But you could get like a Ruby Flask, Topaz Flask, Sapphire Flask, or use a Taste and use a Basalt for the most defense possible if you want to go full tank mode for like super deep delves. Oh, I have another jewel here with Cold and Lightning Res and ES. I guess I needed that to cap. This also has my little teeny bit of lightning damage to bow attacks, so perfect overall jewel for me. The multi is useless, but everything else is great. Is there anything else to talk about on this character? Improvements? Oh, enchants. Commandment of Light, when you take a crit, gives you life regen whenever you take a crit. It drops Consecrated Ground, same as our Flask. Boot enchant, you get the regen enchant, so you can actually attack all the time without running out of mana, and, you know, ES regen. Helm enchant, you need Herald of Agony Reservation, or you'll be forced to drop an aura, probably. Corruptions, all corruption with like discipline effect would be great, or an additional curse would be great. I should probably talk about my Rain of Arrows links. Rain of Arrows is linked to poison, so we can poison all the time. And then we have it linked to Curse on Hit, Poacher's Mark, Projectile Weakness, and Enfeeble. Enfeeble means enemies don't do shit. Projectile Weakness means they take more damage from our Herald. And Poacher's Mark means that they have way less evasion. I actually probably don't need this anymore. I might swap this out for Temp Chains now, for extra safety. They buffed minion accuracy pretty hard with the accuracy changes, and I have enough accuracy now that I can probably get rid of that and just use Temp Chains and Feeble Projectile Weakness for like double safety and damage curse. That's probably an option. It's the same color too, so that's easy. But yeah, I think that's it. The pastement's in the description. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. If you like seeing build updates like this, be sure to let me know. And as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me. My merch store and my Patreon are linked in the description. If you want to keep up with me and what I'm doing, my Twitter and Discord server are down there as well. We got like 2,600 people on Discord. If you want to like ask PoE questions and whatnot, feel free to join. But thank you for watching, and that'll be demi out.